Zion is a top 50 player right now?
No, I do not. That's too much. He's a great college player. But the NBA is the next step up. And we've seen great college players not be able to take that next step and become great NBA players. Just per perspective, Chris Middleton is 50th in scoring in the NBA at 17.8 points a game. Name the time that you've watched all Zion, and I'm sure everybody has watched the majority of Zion Williamson's games. Name the time he's put the ball on the floor and pulled up from 12 feet. Pulled up from 18 feet. Tell me something you've seen other than a set shot three, a dunk, or a putback.
Okay, right now, if I gave you a choice going forward, you can have Zion.
No, that's upside. No, that's upside. That's upside.
Okay.
Because I also.
Okay, right now, I'm just saying, right here, right now, would you take Chris Middleton over Zion? Would you substitute in the Milwaukee rotation Zion for Chris Middleton right now?
They wouldn't be as good. Because I don't know.
I'll do it. I'm going to figure that out.
I look at him as an athlete because I don't really know what he's going to play. I get it. He can make one pass or two passes a game, and everybody's like, "Did you see that pass?" He's not a two. So is he a three or is he a four? Because right now I look at him as an outstanding athlete, and I think what we're doing is that we're heaping so much praise because we've never seen a guy his size be this athletic, be able to move. Because really the only guy that we've ever seen this size really that can move was Charles. When Charles went the round mound and rebound, now he slimmed down a little bit, Skip. But you remember when he was in college, he was 280, and he could.
It's why Bobby Knight didn't want him on the Olympic team.
Exactly. You know? But for me, Skip, I just don't. When I look at him, I'm like, is he a three? Because if he's a three, Paul George, Kawhi, KD, LeBron, Giannis, that's what he has to see every night. Is he a four? Because he got Jokic, he got AD, he got Andre Drummond. Andre Drummond is 17 and 15. Skip, it's just hard for me to believe that a guy that's only playing against college players can somehow say, okay, well, he's a top 50 player in the world. I just don't see it. Now, I'm not saying what he couldn't be. I'm saying right now, no, I do not believe he's a top 50 player in the world. Top 50 college player, he's the best college player.
This is tricky, but I put the pencil to all this, or the pen in this case, and I can make a case he's definitely already top 30. I can even make another case he's on the fringe of top 20 in the NBA.
No
right
way.
Here, right now.
No way, okay. Skip. You ought to be ashamed.
What are we watching? What are we looking at, albeit in college basketball? He's 6'7". We have never seen this much explosion from 6'7", 285 or whatever he weighs, right?
Yes.
We've never seen that explosion propelled by this kind of consistent energy. He is high energy from wire to wire. We have never seen, coupled with that, great hand. He's got point guard hands. His feel and touch with the basketball is extraordinary for his size, beyond what Charles had. His shooting stroke is really pure and good, and he's starting to make more and more threes because I think he's just a baby, you know, like he hasn't tried this. Okay, that's fine. At 6'7", the set shot will work. Can he shoot free throws? He's not great, but the stroke is good. I wish he'd made the one to close off finish off the three-point play, but I can see him being an 80% free throw shooter, which LeBron is not. So I see upside there. Maybe I'm going to more upside than you're talking about. But I also see a point guard of a passer. The play he made, I think it was near the end of the first half the other day on the break.
Skip, I get it. The one he threads the needle. Hey, come on, Skip.
Whoosh, you know, come on. That's a long bounce pass. Look at this. That was so sweet. That you can't teach that. You can't coach that. You are born with that kind of vision and that kind of feel and that kind of anticipation. He played point guard coming up. His parents taught him to be a point guard. Then he exploded up in size and to a certain extent in height. And now what have we been seeing against Carolina than the other day against UCF? We saw takeover Gene.
Yes.
We saw him say, I got this. Just give me the ball and get out of my way or I'll just wheel the ball in the hole. He did it against Carolina late. He cost you another case of dew, right?
I'm going to get it back.
Did he not spring back up for that rebound and the putback? So I'm seeing a kid who can rise and shine in the biggest moments. Again, I didn't even love him coming back from the knee because it's just college basketball. But he came back with a vengeance that I think you're going to see for 82 games if he can stay healthy.
I can't believe that you said that.
Okay, I'm looking at this. So I took the top 20 in NBA PER, player efficiency rate.
Yes.
These are the most efficient 20 players in the world right now, according to the NBA, right? And I'm saying, who would I take right now Zion over? As a Duke college basketball player, I would take him over Valanciunas. I'd take him over Vucevic. Those two are in the top 20. And then
he's not better than Vucevic went to the All-Star game.
No, he did. I'll take Zion right now. I just will. On just willpower and explosion.
Vucevic can shoot the three.
I got it.
And got a mid-range game.
Boban is in there. I'll take him.
I better stop on that Boban.
Okay. Well, he's PR king.
Boban is number one in PR all time, probably.
Montrezl Harrell. They're kind of the same player, Zion and Montrezl. I'll take more explosive right now is Zion to me.
What about Wayman?
Better all-around basketball player is Zion.
Does he have a game kind of like Wayman Tisdale? You follow Wayman Tisdale at Oklahoma.
Yeah, I never really loved him. I think Zion's tougher mentally, psychologically, like has better tough basketball intangibles.
Wayman Tisdale could play.
I know. I watched him all through college. I thought he was pretty good. I don't think he'd be Zion in pro basketball. And then to finish off the top 20, God bless Nurkic, but he's in there. I'd take Zion right now over Nurkic and over Clint Capella. I'd take him. I just would take him. I just would.
You do realize Clint Capella is 17 and 12.
Okay, now I'm going to do the All-Star team. Would I take him over Kemba Walker right now? Yeah.
No way. No way.
Kyle Lowry, I'd take him. Oladipo, I'd still take Zion. We did Chris Middleton, I told you. Bradley Beal, I'm taking Zion. He's just better than D'Angelo. I'm taking Zion.
Skip,
I know they're different positions.
No. See, you're still looking at projections. You're projecting what right now he's not better than them.
He's the best player in college basketball. He's the best player in this tournament. This is why Duke is going to win this tournament.
Adam Morrison was the best player in college basketball.
I despised Adam Morrison. You can look it up and check the tape. I ridiculed him. I said, I'm not drafting him, and guess who did?
Your guy.
Michael Jordan.
But let me ask you a question.
Here we go again.
Was he the best player in college basketball?
I don't care. It was what he and JJ were battling for player of the year.
What you just said.
I said JJ can play because JJ could shoot it.
Okay.
Not a star, but a starter.
So what we going to do with Zion? Just say he's going to just jump over everybody, huh?
I don't think he should jump over it. He's a basketball player. He's got a stroke. He's got feel. He's got touch. And he's got explosion. We've never seen anything like this.
Was Jimmer Fredette player of the year?
Thank you for bringing him up. I ridiculed Jimmer Fredette. I said, there's no way I'm drafting him, period, end of story. I'm not drafting him in the second. You can go check the tape. I said he can't play in the NBA.
Okay.
Go look it up.
Okay.
And they're still trying to force him in. Last night, he was at Utah, his home state, still trying to make shots, and it was kind of pathetic.
I'm mad because they took Booker out. He could have got 70, and then they tried to double team.
Devin Booker is really good.
Skip, can you believe this? Really they doubled and triple teamed him because they didn't want him to get 60. But that 59, he got 59, but he didn't get 60. But hold on. Was Jimmer Fredette player of the year? Because this is what this kid's going to be. I'm not saying Zion's not going to be good.
Yeah.
But to say right now, as you and I sit here and debate this, that he's better than an all-star.
You know what's happening? The Michael Jordan syndrome is happening under Coach K. What happened to Michael at Carolina? He stayed for 3 years.
Yes.
Did you think he was that guy?
No.
Because nobody did.
No.
He did make the shot that won the championship game when he was a freshman.
But stop pretending now, because he did have the first #1 overall pick in his class, and it was player of the year. Big game James Worthy. He had the 4th pick in the draft in Sam Perkins.
Okay.
So stop pretending like Michael Jordan was by himself.
Okay, I didn't say that, but could you see Michael Jordan under Dean Smith?
No.
No, what was the old line about North Carolina? There's only one man who can stop Michael Jordan, and that's Dean Smith. Well, I can say the same thing about Zion right now. The only man who can stop him is Coach K, because I get frustrated. Obviously, I'm rooting because I picked him and bet you against him.
I'm rooting for him.
But again, I don't think they utilize his skills enough because they're a college basketball team and they got R.J. Barrett and they got Cam Reddish.
Well, the thing is, Skip, they can play zone. It's hard for an NBA team to play zone the entire game.
You could feature him. You could figure out how to get the basketball team.
In order to figure out, but Skip.
He got 32 of the quietest points the other day. He just got them on his own, in the flow.
32 at what? Other than the 2 3-pointers.
He didn't rebound the ball the other day, but he's had some big How many did he get against Carolina that night?
What was the average distance of the shot that were made? 5 feet?
Of Zion?
Yes.
Well, he made 3 threes. They're big.
I said outside the threes.
Okay.
What was the average distance of the shot?
Do I see the stroke? Do I think he could do it if you ask him to do it? If they ran plays for him? If they picked for him? Yeah, I think he could make
in other
those
words,
shots.
Zion better than Andre Drummond right now. He better than Andre Drummond.
No, I didn't say him. Because he's really good, Andre Drummond. And like Rudy Gobert, I'd take Gobert over Zion right now.
Yeah.
I'm just talking about as a college player.
Skip, did you see Kemba?
I'm not even talking about 3 years from now.
Did you see what Kemba did to the Celtics?
What's left of the Celtics?
Well,
We're talking about disarray.
No, Skip, the plane ride. You remember the plane ride cured him. You remember the plane
long
ride?
road trip?
You remember the plane ride out to Golden State?
Yeah, those 6-hour flights.
Okay, I'll take
Settle it.
Zion over Kimba right now.
No, wait, Skip, stop playing now.
I'm
Stop
not
it.
playing. I'm just start playing.
You know
I'd
what?
start playing Zion.
Jenny, when I was growing up, my grandma said, this is why we can't have nice things. Because, I would stand on the couch, and I'm saying to myself, the reason why we can't have nice things, because we ain't got money to buy nice things.
Okay,
But
you
we
know
can't
what?
have nice things because you keep saying this kind of foolishness. That man is not better than Kimba right
If
now.
I take
right
it
now.
Zion at age, what is he, 18 still?
Probably 18, 19, yeah.
I don't know if he's turned 19, but let's say he's 18.
Yeah.
If I took Zion at 18 and I put him in the starting lineup of the Charlotte, what are they now? The
Hornets.
Yeah.
I always forget. The Charlotte Hornets from game 1 over Kemba, that would be a playoff team.
Yeah,
Now-
right.
Okay.
Okay, he turns 19 in July.
Okay,
so
19
he is
July.
close.
So if he'd been at 18 at the start of this NBA season, that team would be in the playoffs because he would be dominating and devastating.
The only thing that'd be off in the playoffs is an attendance because he's close by Spartanburg, South Carolina, which is not very far car ride to Charlotte, North Carolina. Skip, stop playing. Now, you know good and well, we're not talking about projections. We're talking about as we sit.
What do you see? What do your eyes tell you?
I don't see a player better than Kemba Walker. That's what I see. I
Little
don't see
Kemba? He's like 5'11".
Yeah, he
Really?
gave
Okay.
people that work.
Yeah,
Hold on, wait a minute. Now you got a problem with size. What about 5'3" Kyler Murray?
I may be jinxing my team tonight because
What?
my
Did
team
you
has to
say
play
5'3"?
Kimba tonight.
Yeah, what about 5'?
Kimba, I take it all back.
No,
I don't want to
right.
jinx my Spurs
Please
tonight because they got to play at
please
Kimba.
don't take it back.
Take it out.
You ain't got to, don't worry about it. James Harden got something for your Spurs again, I think.
Yeah. No.
He got another 61 piece for you.
This is a hard argument. It's
Don't
like
get me
the
started
Alabama
on that.
football team could have beat an NFL team.
Yes.
Like, it's
No.
not.
Yeah.
It can't
No.
happen because we don't know Zion yet in that setting. We know what he is now, and it's incredible. And
Okay, just I'm going to flip this around.
Okay.
These are all the players I wouldn't take Zion over, and I start at the top with Giannis and James Harden and Anthony Davis, even